Starting combat.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Alright. So... Alright, here we go. Welcome back to another episode of Fallout New Vegas. I was just gonna do the peaceful little intro, but I got dead. Almost. Legion, you were a... Oh, here. Alright, hold on. Everything's messed up. Okay. Go away. Go away. Alright. Alright. Everything... You good? Okay. Man, I was not prepared for this. I need to get myself a hunting shotgun. Okie dokie. Fire axe. Okay. Okie dokie Loki. Oh, I'm... Shoot. See, this is why I need Stimpaks even though I use God mode. Sometimes I forget. Where's my sniper rifle? There we go. Hard? We can just... Boop. More? I don't need more. No, wait, that's very hard. It was just hard, wouldn't it? What is it? 70? What? Line function lock requires a ref. Boom. Okay, that's better. .101 is, or anything over 100 requires a key. Oh, is there something in here I need? Or is that just to the door? It's just the door. Is that a blade? There is a blade in the west. Do I already have one of those? I'm gonna repair it. Here we go. See, I told y'all I should need a little restart. We're running at 10. Probably because of this dust storm. That's a lawnmower. I thought it was like a tornado and I was about to die. It happens. I need to stream. That'd be nice. Then I wouldn't have to process and upload videos. I have a live chat with people to tell me that what they want. I guess I could have Marshall. Or call Marshall. Ooh. Where's Eddie? Shut up, Eddie. Ooh. They're not visible? Oh, yeah. No. Dadgummit, Eddie. Don't go after him. I wanna... What? Medics? I didn't take any medics. I'm wearing this still. Sneaky me. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to go this way. But I didn't. Is there a way in here? I was up there before, and then I fell. Oh boy, hold on. I will come back when I pass this, because you don't want to see all this lag. Hold up. Is that a shish kebab? Oh my gosh. Hold up. Hold up. Where'd it go? The shish kebab. This is one of my favorite melee weapons in Fallout 3. Holy moly. Hold on. No way. I want to kill.
Mission of hostilities complete.
Lag. I'll be back. Okay. I have just decided to go this way. Because I think this is the way it wants me to go. I'm skipping the whole jumping on top and like jumping off of this stuff. Ugh. Nice. Oh, lag. Sorry. What? What? What do you see? Oh wait, yeah, this is where I get ambushed. Let's have my silencer rifle. Whoa!
Ready, steady, fighting.
Where? Instant kill action.
Bad guys stealth with.
Eddie! Where'd he go? There he is. Don't scare me like that, man. What am I looking for? Oh, right. Right freaking there. Wait, hold on. Is there a here? Big boom. What is this? Oh. What is that?
Time to fight.
Oh, those flares. I don't know. Ooh, is Skinna? Is that a special? What? Critical strike. Death to you. That's enough. Goodbye. Let's VATS them. Can I VATS them? Got it. There's more?
Cessation of hostilities complete.
About freaking time. Oh, wait, there's more. circuits. Good, good, good.
Emptiness here, like the sands of the Great Salt Lake, echoed. The beating in the divide sky, like storm drums of the White Legs. Ran with them on the salt beds at Caesar's command. Cut the throats of the two-headed bear, cut all communities off.
So he's a
Use
legion.
storm, sky, disease, fire, starvation, and the violence of the ignorant to ruin all who could.
This one looks pretty tough.
Stand against him. But the White Legs, they couldn't live on their own like most scavengers. So gave them purpose, turned their hunger into a weapon. The wall of New Canaan, too high for Caesar. Too proud, maybe. Or maybe something there from his past that needed killing. Memory of Graham. Help them dig out Canaan's supply caches and other secrets the sands hid. Bunkers filled with powered weapons even the Brotherhood might desire. They call these new weapons storm drones. The shells taught them the power in the casings to channel the spirits in their guns.
You're my best friend forever.
Me. They called me the flag bearer. Glory in my hand, in my staff that still bore the weight of the old world, just as the symbol on my back did. I learned their weapons as a means of respect, and when it came their turn to pay respect to me, history came rushing back. Can't escape what's been done. History's there, no matter how far you walk.
Alright then, I guess he was a legionary. Or maybe not, I might have read that totally wrong, but I think he was talking about killing an NCR member. Well, I mean the NCR. So I believe my cap level is now 50? I don't know. Yeah, I know. The camera is a little... The frames aren't that amazing, but don't hate my camera. Don't, like, bully it. It does its job, and it does it well. It's loved. Whoa, excuse you. Excuse you. Pardon? Buttons aren't working. Oh, frames. Really big hit right here. Yeah, I know. Okay, look. Should I disable? Why not? I can just console command myself more ammo anyway. Not that big of a deal. There we go. Real gun. I mean, that is a real gun, but... I'm gonna have to turn that back on once the death clause video. There's a certain there's a certain part in I'm sorry. Would you like to run that by me again? Okay. Well then. Oh, not here. Oh, I hate you. Of course, right when I decide to turn off God mode, I have to go here. Actually, let's check. Let's see what's through here. Is there anything? Ugh, my frames are taking a hit. No, there's nothing back here. I'm not supposed to be here anyways, I'm not sure. I don't know why I'm surprised. What? There's not a... Okay, normally with these, like, with doors, you can open it from both sides of the world. Oh, Eddie. Poor Eddie. You're back there. He's stuck forever. Trapped. Nah, he's good. He'll just reappear.
I don't believe it. Grant actually went to Colonel Autumn and got approval for her damned efficiency guidelines. All experiments will be carried out with the test subject fully active to reduce iteration time. It's barbaric. I've explained this to the Colonel. Just because the iBots don't have true AI doesn't mean they're just machines. I guess results are all that matter around here. Forget things like ethical procedures or humane treatment. I'm starting to have serious misgivings about leadership around here. At least I've got you to talk to, huh, Eddie?
He was really protective of his iBot, huh? Can't believe they'd approve that. Yeah, I've met enough robots to know they're more than just machines. See where he left? I hope they get what's coming to them. Let's press on. We need a lot of ground to cover. We have a lot of ground to cover. Oh, no, I don't want it. He's not red. That was a Deathclaw, right? I sincerely hope not. Because if that was a Deathclaw, I'm screwed. I need to fix the white balancing. Sniffing? Scared? Was it scared beeping? I didn't read it. I know I saw a Deathclaw. What is that? Nail gun? Ah, I can see where you died. Flashbang. Fatigue damage. Oh yeah, the tunnelers. Killed a Deathclaw with a nail gun? I know I saw one when I came in. Where'd it go? That wasn't the one that just died.
Are we being watched?
Don't say things like that. I'm not gonna read all that now. Deathclaws, I'd be fine with it. Kill Deathclaws. I take it back. No. Oh, no, not you guys. I'm gonna have to use, like, the Gatling laser.
Ready, steady, fighting.
Wait, no, but you guys... Don't worry. Oh dear, okay. Yeah. Gonna use something bigger.
Stealth rep.
Apparently, they make my fingers go boom. Yeah, I'm gonna need something bigger. Where do I go now? How do I get through there? I don't have to go down there, do I? No, okay. Do I go through the... No, how do I... Oh, okay. Oh, that's better. It's over here. Where's the light coming from? No, don't care. Finally. They're not actually here. Yes, they are.
This one
Yes,
looks
they are.
pretty
Yes,
tough.
they are. Fire the gun. I'm clicking the mouse button. Oh dear. How long have I not been recording? Oh dear. Now that I can die, this is a lot scarier.
You went quiet for a time. Knew killing the bear wouldn't prove easy. You and your machine, you survived.
Yes.
There's a lesson here in the Divide. Old world history about paving and intentions could teach the Republic a thing or two, if they listened. They have an idea of trying to do what's right, never quite getting there. Maybe you've seen it. Nipton, elsewhere.
You've got a better way?
Yes, and any courier could tell you the same. See it everywhere. The bear. Bear's too busy carving up the Mojave with knives, roads, borders, and how things should be, to see how it is. They're stretched thin, can't protect their front lines, their towns. Think paper's power, radio means control. All of it useless.
I suppose.
No matter now. Bear couldn't hold the Divide.
No, they couldn't.
You and that machine are all that remains of NCR here. Rest fell to radiation, fire, and what burrows below.
Those creatures in the underpass.
Tunnelers. Predators that make their own roads beneath the ground here.
Yeah, I don't like them.
Divide broke their sky, showed them the world above, and the scent of new prey. Be a slower death for the Mojave than bombs and fire, but they'll come for its people, from where they least expect, below.
Yeah. Radiation from the war might have created them. The detonations caused them to surface?
Makes sense. Truth favors that. Matches the history of this place. Were signs they were here for a long time. Before marked men. Before what happened to the Divide cracked their sky. If so, they were buried deep. Might have been born the day America's
death from the Mojave. They're spreading out of the divide.
Death will come from below.
Oh,
In the divide, need to watch the sky and the ground. Mojave will be easy prey for them.
that's not good.
They'll start emerging throughout the Mojave in time. Might be years, probably less. They breed fast, hunt in groups, more than enough to bring down the strongest in the Mojave. Once they draw blood,
They have death
seen them
claws.
tear apart Death Claws.
Never mind.
Deathclaw might get some, but the rest will swarm it, tear it apart, like Denver hounds.
That answers my question. You've been to Denver? That's Legion territory.
Mojave and the Divide are the only places I've walked. Walked the east, too, before the bull came. Then, much like the Mojave before the bear, tribes, towns, clutching to life. Bull did a better job.
The marked men in Hopeville, some had strange masks I've never seen before.
They bear false versions of Leggett Benuse's mask. The one Caesar fashioned for him. Thought it was an insult at first. No better now. It's shaped from divide metal, not with care and strength, but with hate. Keeps them anchored. Crude, effective, like the blades they carry. Distant mirrors of their Leggett, a symbol they can hold on to, while the divide tears at them.
The soldiers in Hopeville were once in CR. I'm sure of it. Why were they with the Legion?
You see, true, not scavengers. It's what they wore before this all happened. Pain makes for strange allies. The hate of the bear and bull shared across the battlefield. East of the divide, few survived, intact. Many NCR were already here when the destruction happened, keeping the route east open in fear of Caesar, fear of the Legion.
Okay, after this little scrimmage, I'm gonna have to stop today. NCR would have needed this supply line open to reinforce the Mojave and Hoover Dam.
The dam, that old world wall. The bear, NCR, couldn't be allowed to reach it easily. Long 15, Cayman, both bad enough. Kimball, Kaiser, House. You'd think the whole world was that wall, cutting the Colorado. If I'd never laid eyes on it, never spoke of it. But once found, it was all Caesar could see. That, and the flag beyond it, another symbol, big enough to challenge him.
Why would it matter?
And the divide, one of the roads to it. Legion was tasked with cutting that artery. If you can't kill the bear in one stroke, bleed it, starve it. That kind of murder. It's what any of the Legion would have done. Now, the divide belongs to history.
Found some recordings in Hopeville.
The tapes. Didn't think those would be found. You know the divide better than I thought.
Yeah, I've done this
Had
before.
tech from the big empty. Recorder a woman gave me. Didn't survive the road on its last legs. Cast it and the tapes aside. Weren't worth the words anyway. Not like I'd forget what happened. If you heard them, nothing but ramblings, reminders for a man who doesn't need them. Probably more lying from here to the divide.
I'm not even there yet? You wouldn't have recorded them if they didn't matter to you.
Maybe not. Who's to say? You, perhaps, found them.
What's the high road? Where does it lead?
At the end of the high road lies Ashton. Its silo.
That's ironic.
That machine I'm with you. It can open it, wake it up. Like it did the one in Hopeville.
Ooh, I hate for the robot with me. I can hear it in your voice.
Hate? No. There's nothing to hate in metal, steel, gold, or platinum.
Ha!
Your machine.
Platinum chip.
It's just a tool, made of wreckage of the Divide. All that was brought here.
This road lead. I've never been here before, not from this road.
Many in the Mojave think the Divide's nothing but canyon and storm. Wasn't always. There was life. A town farther west. Not talking about an old world town like Hopeville. More recent. Something you saw in your lifetime. It had the name, the Divide, too. But rather than cracks in the earth, it was a road from the west into the Mojave, a supply line.
Ah.
Took a courier to make that road. You. Back then, you saw the road with eyes facing east. This time, the Divide's in the other direction.
Okay.
And if your eyes try to make sense of it when you reach it, home's not what it was.
Yeah, I tried. I tried to get there. I think it's the Courier's Mile in my Xbox playthrough, and I couldn't. There were too many Deathclaws. I put on my best armor, and I got out the upgraded version of the K9 Cyberdog gun, the Fido, and I still couldn't get through. I got T51B power armor. I mean, I haven't tried using a Fat Man yet, but I don't know. That might be what it takes. What makes you think this leads home?
All roads lead back to one's home. Not your birthplace, maybe, but home.
Where was I born?
Home isn't where you were born into this world. You taught me that. Part of your message, whether you meant it or not, can be a place of mind, a moment where you know who you are, the history of it, and they can be places you breathe life into. Never would have known the Divide had it not been for you. The road you made with your tracks again and again. You were the only one willing to make the journey to and from here. A hard road. Kept the land before the Divide alive through seasons, storms. Can't have been just a job. Was something more to you. Don't feel for a place that hard unless it's home.
Okie dokie. I've walked a lot of roads in Mojave before. Doesn't mean anything.
It means everything. Even if you deny it, cast it aside.
So
that
much
speaks to what you are.
dialogue.
Proves what happened here. It was you walking that road that kept the Divide alive. It grew from what you did. Settlers, camps, filling that old world city.
Hey, Ulysses, I need to end the
Chance for a
recording.
new mission, new beginning, new way of thinking. Could have breathed new life into the Mojave, bridging east, west, like Hoover Dam. But not old world. Something you made. Road was a supply line.
I see that. There is no other supply line.
NCR saw the worth in that road you made. Staked a claim, whether it was wanted there or not. True elsewhere in the Mojave. And where the bear tries to cling to life, The Legion comes, bearing messages. Some brought by blade, others by couriers.
Hey, that's me.
You knew what was coming, as sure as I know what's coming for you. This time you carry the burden. Walk west into the sun, and keep walking until it dies. There, I'll be waiting.
Are you done? Oh, thank goodness. Well, I'm definitely gonna have to end there. Like, holy moly. I don't even know how long I've been recording for. I can't check. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I figure... Shut up, phone. I figure I'm just gonna play that through... What's this called? Lonesome Road. And I'll be watching the comments. So, here we go. See you in the next video.